I mean, I don't really think it's necessary for you to make a cut for where you're at. You weren't thinking about making a cut, were you?
Not right now, no.
Okay, good, because you don't need to. You're doing your data, your numbers are just, you're just falling right into place, and I like it. And you've made
Yeah,
awesome.
I got a question for you from Steve. If,
I love
if he
this.
was not thinking of making a cut, but he made the comment to me that he might, depending where he's at in 2 weeks when we go on maintenance, I know last week you had said something about if you want to lose a couple more, like 2-3 more pounds, you may extend it. Would he be better off making the cut now versus waiting for 2 more weeks and then say, can we go a week or 2 more to lose a couple more pounds?
Yes. So before you said that last part, I had a thought, but yes, it would be better to be more aggressive now than to yes. I almost had well, I almost had a second thought there. Because like there are lots of things that go through my brain when we're thinking about this, because there are lots of things that I need to think about, right? What's going to change with your hunger level? What's going to change with your calories? How is that going to change with your metabolism? How is that going to change with your energy? What are you doing right now that's creating this success? And is it more important to just keep doing what you're doing because it's working? Or should we make a change, but knowing that change can sometimes not go as well as we planned? So like there's a lot of things, like you ask one simple question, but there's a lot of things that fire off in my brain to analyze that question. So that's why there's like these pauses, right? But here's the thing. I'm gonna go back to my first thoughts because we have a 12-week standard for a reason. I've been following the 12-week standard since the beginning of developing Calories and Confidence because it is so heavily supported in the literature. And I think I kind of dove into this a little bit on our last call. Maybe it was a different call. I am not a doctor. I'm not a researchist. I am not the person who has done all of these studies. I am just a person who has read tons and tons of literature and has come to a place of trusting what I've learned through reading and being educated and seeing hundreds of data sheets and having a personal experience myself and believing in the importance of that 12-week standard for not only your health but the future of your weight loss success, right? Like I'm not just thinking about right now how much can we lose. I'm always thinking about the long-term success and maintenance of this. So I have followed and believed in the 12-week standard from the beginning, and I still do to this day, because internal change starts to happen when you lose weight, right? And after that 12 weeks, literature heavily shows that metabolism starts to slow down, thyroid gets affected, rate of release of hormones get affected, your energy and mood gets affected, your body starts to change on a habitual level, your motivation and energy, performance in the gym, all those things start to wane, and that 12-week mark has been consistently recorded. So because of that, and because I follow the science, and because I've been doing it this way for so long, I gotta go with what I know, with what I believe and what I stick to. So with all of that said, right, lots of stuff in my head there, my thoughts would be, yes, it would be better to take the aggressive approach now and make as much progress as possible in that 12 weeks so that we can have a full and clean transition at that 12-week mark and begin maintenance in a rightful time of when we're trying to protect your health and do things right? Because it doesn't make sense to lose weight at the expense of your health. That's not really going in the right direction. So that's why we have a 4-month program that you're committed to, and we have the 12 weeks that you go through the cut and then transition out into maintenance. So I know I just rambled a lot of stuff there, but there's a lot of details behind that one little question. Does that make sense? For
Yes,
the most part, at least. So with that said, do your thoughts change?
yes.
Okay. So now what are you thinking?
I'll be a little more aggressive right now for the next 2 weeks.
Okay. So same thing as Rhonda. Go into MyFitnessPal, make your adjustments, plug it into your spreadsheet, and then send Wendy a text, let her know.
Should he do the 15 also? Or 10?
That is, I'm actually going to give a suggestion. I was originally going to say that's up to you, but looking at your data, I'm actually going to suggest the 10 because your last 2 weeks, well, the second week, 2 weeks ago, you were above your maximum, and this last week, you were at the high end of your range. So that's 2 weeks in a row of faster weight loss. So I think a 10% is going to be just fine. And we don't want to cut out so much that you hit a plateau, right? Like that, because you can make too much change too fast and your body will just resist and then your weight will just stop. So we want to be careful of that too. So I'm going to say Steve, 10%, Rhonda, go for the 15.
Okay.
Cool. I hope
See
that
what
was
happens.
helpful information.
Yep.
I know sometimes I can just start rambling on a little subject and I try to rein myself in, but like this is what's in my brain, you guys. This is just years of going through this process and seeing, you know, so many data sheets and having personal experience and just walking through this process with so many people. So I hope I didn't overwhelm you. It's all
No, you
No,
seem
thank you.
you seem too young to have such knowledge on this.
oh, whoa. Well, I will take that compliment. No, I just, you know, honestly, guys, what it comes down to is really like two things. Number one, clearly I'm passionate about it. And number two, I really do care. Like I truly care about changing people's lives. And I'm not someone who just wants you to give me your money and you take a supplement and have off with it. Like you guys know that. I truly care about you. I want you to get value every single time you are in communication with us and when you show up. And when you're asking me questions, I want you to be educated. I want you to understand the whys behind it. I want you to feel supported every step of the way and know that this is hard, but we are with you through it. And you know that we want nothing but the absolute best for you and to equip you for the long term. And all of that just comes down to the fact that we just truly give a damn about you and care about you. So
Thank
just
you.
so you know.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, thank you. You know, it doesn't happen without you guys showing up. So thank you for showing up.